Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Picks Porch. As always, it's me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only. It is the human thong song himself, Chase Lupine Fiasco Sesams, aka the Wolf of Oaklawn. What's up, dude?
Man, still just anxiously watching my Google alerts for. I keep sending. See, Jim's not telling everyone. I keep sending him like little sneaky signs that aliens are going to invade Brazil. Like they saw the most. They had the most UFO sightings over the last couple of years. Shares of Lockheed Martin in the Brazilian exchange going up.
Wait, you have Brazilian stock alerts up too?
I mean, cast a wide net. I mean,
Fair.
these governments cover their tracks, so you gotta learn how to read between the lines.
So, how would you figure out if you've won the bet? Would you have to gather the information and present it to the bookie? Be like, hey, look at all.
I think if alien invasion happens, dude, like,
oh, well, you'll know if it's an invasion.
we
you'll know.
Yeah, like, what are the do we need people to be poofed? Do people need to like explode? Like,
at the very least, they need to die.
Somebody got to die.
Somebody got to die. This is kind of like a tontine bet, which I'm all for. I know some people balk at the idea, but whatever.
Listen, when I was in, Singapore betting on kumites, like, it just happened. It's a fact of life. People die during kumites. People die during alien invasions.
It's true.
Sorry, Brazil. Your soccer team will be back in 3 generations.
And when those people die, we bet on it, because this is the Picks Porch, the show that is all about betting, gambling, the whole shebang of bizzle boozle. What is this show about for people just tuning in for the first time? Well, me and Chase round up a bunch of picks that we like for the weekend, and we give them to you one after another. We got 6 plays a piece for you guys, and then we'll talk a little USFL, because it is the championship game tomorrow, Saturday. Baby, it's already here.
I love this time of year, because this is where you really separate the wheat from the chaff with who's really into sports betting. Because not a lot of opportunities.
It's getting tight, Chase. It's getting real tight. So I'm going to round it up. I have a couple Japanese baseball, a couple Korean baseball, and then I'll throw in a couple CFL bets. I talked about it with Eric on Spring Fever on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of bets I like in the CFL this week, so I'm going to be a little picky, but I'll throw a couple in there for him.
Okay. I like it. I think you're going to get on the right side of the CFL, my man. Like,
it's been tough, dude. These first 3 weeks have been tough. Like, XFL felt pretty good at the start and then really good for most of the season. USFL was touch and go for a minute there. And I feel like weeks 3 through 5, everything was all over the place. You couldn't predict shit. Rounding up the USFL, I feel like I had really good time. And then obviously we're sitting on a 12-1 future on the Maulers. The CFL has been crazy for me. Nothing.
Is it because the wildfires? Because that's even like fucking up my horse world.
It very well
they canceled Belmont today.
It very well could be. I just feel like nothing that I had to hold on to last year is true going this year, especially this week with like BC last week with BC just owning Winnipeg. It flipped my whole world upside down.
Right. How much attrition is there on like a CFL roster between the seasons?
Not as much as you might think. Like, some of those guys, like the big names, are obviously
making a good living, right?
You're making good money in the CFL. Like, those guys are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're making good money. So there's not a ton, but this year, like, there was a bunch of quarterback movement between teams where I think only 2 teams, 1 team maybe, has the same starting quarterback that they had last year. 2. The Argos and the Bombers, I think, are the only 2 teams that have the same starting quarterback that they had the previous year.
Oh, what was the Argos
starters? Kelly.
That's right.
Chad
Kelly. Chad Kelly.
Chase, why don't you start us off with your pick?
All right. I'm going to keep it conventional to start. Going to play my anti-streak angle. Going to the major leagues. Got Boston at Toronto tomorrow. Boston on a huge slide. They are due. Give me Boston plus 148.
Love it. I'm sticking with baseball too, but I am going to go over to Japan, and I am going to take This one was a tough one. I am taking the Tokyo Yakult Swallows versus the Hiroshima Toyo Carp. Straight up, give me the Swallows because I always swallow. But
Never seen this man use a spit bucket. Anything that goes in his mouth, done. All right. So this is an interesting one. Typically, this isn't a game I would touch, but I got Minnesota at Baltimore. Baltimore's coming off of a 2-game slide. They have one of the best records in the league with win percentage following a loss. But Minnesota's been on such a long slide. I'm going to overlook that. I'm going to go Minnesota plus 123 money line.
Eric's asking who's attacking Brazil. That's the thing, Eric. We don't know.
Yeah. Does it? Yeah. Though I really need some clarification if it's non-human intelligence, interdimensional being. Like, do they have to be like space travelers? Because I don't want to get like fucked on a technicality here.
You know, a bookie would totally pull that on you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But well, since technically they're interdimensional beings and they've been here the whole time, we just couldn't see them.
They're not really aliens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Korea for my next pick. I'm going back to the well. Give me the NC Dino straight up versus KT Wiz. Our dinos.
What's remarkable about the Dinos is that in their entire history, they've never lost a baseball game. That's just fact.
Not to me, damn it.
All right. Sticking with the American Major Leagues, got Tampa Bay at Seattle. I grew up on Ken Griffey Jr. and Jay Buhner and Tino Martinez. I'm going back to my childhood happy place. Give me the Seattle Mariners plus 105 against Tampa Bay.
I like that. My last baseball play is I'm rolling with the Hanwha Eagles versus the Samsung Lions. I'm taking the Eagles straight up minus 110. Give me that money line. That sweet, juicy baby money line. Give it to me all day.
All right, I've got an interesting one for you here. It's a little bit of a cutesy angle. Going to that sweet science of boxing. I believe it's Japanese boxing. I've got Kenta Nakagawa versus Joe Shirarashi. I'm taking the round prop, and I'm going under 10.5 rounds plus 275 because Kenta Nakagawa is such a big favorite. I'm going to say puts him down early instead of the juicy over.
I like that, Chase. I like that quite a bit. I'm gonna roll the CFL now. Canadian football. We have a game tomorrow. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers versus the Montreal Alouettes. So the Bombers just coming off a drubbing by the BC Lions. Montreal's looked pretty good. They've looked like a sleeper pick in the league. They are my future, by the way. Thanks, Eric. Not Eric with a K, not Uncle Rico, but this Eric.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. I'm going to take the Bombers minus 3.5 first half. And I'm going to also take them -1 first quarter. Because I think they come out with a force. They come out really wanting to make a statement against the Alouettes. And they need to win this one, and they need to win it big.
They're perennially a good team, though. I have a hard time seeing them fall off and stay off for the entire season.
Oh, no. They're going to – I'm expecting a quick bounce back.
You know, Jim, this time of year when there's not very many live sports, I like to go back and I like to go through my 30 for 30s. And the other day I was watching the one Survive and Advance about the 1984 NC State Wolfpack, coached by one Jim Valvano. And they showed him the speech. I'm not sure if I'd ever seen it before, but Jim Valvano at the ESPYs.
I don't know if I've heard of this one.
He's on death's door, and he gives the most inspiring speech ever, and he says that there are 3 things you should do every single day, Jim. Do you know what those 3 things are?
I want to hear you say it, baby.
First thing is you should laugh. You should laugh. Number 2, you should have your emotions move you to tears. You laugh, you cry, that's a full day. But it's really full when you put in the third thing. You should bet on things that you do not understand. Let's go to the Vivo Rio Pro Men's quarterfinals. We're talking professional surfing. Jim, how do I handicap cricket and snooker?
Most British sounding name, always.
Yeah, well, we're going to the motherland of fucking surfing. We're going with the most Hawaiian name in the matchup.
Attaboy.
You give me Samuel Pupo.
That's pretty Hawaiian.
-115 in heat 1 of his quarterfinal. I don't know what any of that means.
That's
Jimmy V, we did you proud.
Damn right we did. I'm going to roll over because the CFL has a beautiful thing that these other spring leagues don't have, Chase. First touchdown prop bet. I'm going to call back to classic XFL Jim here. I'm going to go to the well. Give me Cam Phillips' first touchdown in the BC Lions Toronto Argonauts game.
Cam Phillips, eh?
Cam Phillips, the XFL legend, CFL legend. I think I hit him twice last year I had him on my DraftKings lineup, and he went off on 2 games. Give me Cam Phillips. He's 12-1. 12-1 first touchdown.
I like to think that somewhere in the CFL, like Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams are still one backfield, and it's just slipped by me.
Spoiler, I wanted to take Chad Kelly. He's plus 750 though, because he loves to run it in for a touchdown. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you don't get swag by not scoring touchdowns. All right, we're staying with the Vivo Rio Pro Men's Quarterfinals. This is Heat 4. I mean, I'm going to read you some names here. 1, John Florence. The other, Baron Mama Ya. You give me Baron Mama Ya plus 275. You give me that sort of plus money on someone with a Hawaiian name in a surf competition against a dude named John who should be clubbing rabbits in fucking Alabama. Yeah, you give me that plus money all day.
That is a fucking Hawaiian name if I've ever heard one.
I think John could also be kind of Hawaiian. It sounds howly as fuck, though. I learned that from the George Clooney movie, The Descendants. Howly.
Okay, Chase. My last pick is a 5-teamer MLB parlay. I'm going to have no reason to give this to people, but this is just what I'm playing tomorrow.
This is do not touch.
Red Sox, Brewers,
okay,
Twins,
okay,
Mets, and Angels.
I like it. I like everything that you just said to me.
Plus 2288.
There you go. Is it a full unit or is it a sprinkle?
It's a sprink. That's a sprink, people. Don't put full units on parlays. We preach responsible gambling here.
Put full units on round robins instead.
Exactly.
That's Uncle Rico wisdom. We need to get a velvet Jesus painting of Uncle Rico.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Eric, thank you for showing us. I totally blanked on that. Thank you, Eric, for the fucking hot dog eating contest, baby. We got to find that, Chase. Oh, my God. We're scrambling. We're scrambling right now.
I'm looking. God. I
got it pulled up right now. Obviously, outright winner, Joey Chestnut, minus 5,000. Not touching that.
Yeah.
The winner without Joey Chestnut, though.
Like, what if he gets like a jaw cramp, God, his jaws are
No, it's just whoever, beside, you just get rid of Joey Chestnut, who finishes second.
So betting for second, okay.
There's Jeffrey Esper, Nick Weary, Darren Breeden, James Webb, and Gideon Oji.
Gideon Oji.
He's the longest odds, 14-1. I'll throw a little sprink on that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that he's like a dude fresh off the California penal farm that was locked up for banging in the 90s and put away some hot dogs. But his name is also Gideon Oji, and it might just be like a skinny kid who's in a Fall Out Boy tribute band or something.
Also, for similar odds, Miki Sudo for the women's is minus 5,000 as well. But she's a fucking freak. She's so good.
Yeah. Is there a hot dog total for Joey C?
74.5.
74.5. I'm researching now.
Plus 135 on the over.
Joey Chestnut previous.
I know last year he dipped.
He dipped?
It went down because he had broken the record 3 years in a row.
63. You know what?
Think he bounces back?
It's competitive eating. It's a sport. People have competitive juices. He could be watching us years from now in his Last Dance on the iPad and be like, I took that personally. I think he takes it personally. You know what? Fuck it, man. I believe in America. Let's give Joey C 75 hot dogs.
So yeah,
I'm going to parlay that with might die afterwards.
He might. He did 76 2 years ago.
Yeah, then he went to 63, 62, but maybe he wasn't pressed. Plus, COVID.
No, last year there was something. He was injured.
Did he hurt his fucking nightmare jaws?
He hurt something, but he's plus 135 for over 75.5. I'm rooting for it. Give it to me.
Yeah,
Over 75.5.
God, I love hot dogs.
I fucking love hot dogs, dude.
We gotta hit that South Point $1.50 hot dog cart, dude.
I'm trying to think. Eat off, determine the winner. No. Women's record be broken. The world record be broken. No. No other bets that I like. Will a protester get onto the stage? That also happened last year.
No. I think
it's minus
so
850 for now.
There got to be all sorts of competitive eaters, right? Like, couldn't someone just bite that dude in the arm and it'd just be over? I don't think it would kill him, but dude, like, I'd be done.
So if Joey Chestnut goes over, it goes to 75. Joey Chestnut and Miki Sudo combined total hot dogs 116 and a half.
116?
116 and a half.
Let's parlay the overs, dude. Let's go.
Let's get it. It's plus 120 for that.
Yeah. A meat and potatoes plus 120 for a certainty.
Let's go. It's done. Now we can finally move over to the USFL. Thank you, Eric, for helping us out there. Jesus.
Yeah. That was a good catch. You need to be here more often because we get in the weeds sometimes.
Now, though, it is time to talk about the USFL. We have the Pittsburgh Maulers versus the Birmingham Stallions. We are sitting on a Pittsburgh Maulers future at 12-1. No sweat off that. Thank you to us again for giving you guys the Renegades at 14-1. Can we do it again? We will see. But right now, the spread is Stallions minus 7.5. The total is set at 45.5. The money line for the Maulers is plus 265.
I'm actually seeing that the line grew again, another half point. Now, Birmingham is an 8-point favorite. Looking at Bet Online, you can get the Maulers at plus 280 on the money line. I was looking into this a lot, like their first matchup and everything. And the Stallions won by 4 points. They caught Pittsburgh before their offense had really started clicking. They went 0 for 3 in the red zone. Like, that was the difference in the game. They can score points. Troy Williams can get mobile and score. Like, Garrett Groshek is running angry like people in spring football leagues do. I think anybody taking Birmingham to cover that 8, like that feels like fool's gold. Even if it is minus 110, not juiced up, I definitely play Pittsburgh plus the 8. I'm going to tell you, man, I'm betting on us. I believe in our goddamn selves. I'm going to go with the Maulers on the money line plus 280.
I'm not going to double dip on the money line. I'm sitting at the 12-1. I'm loving that. But I am going to take a plus 8. 8 is ludicrous. This Maulers team, at the very least, is good at they might not win, but this team is good at dragging teams down and making them play a scrappy game, which I think Birmingham can do. But I like the Maulers plus 8. I kind of want to play the under too.
I do. I think the interior rush
I might do that
for the Maulers, like between Boogie and what's the other big boy's name down there on the line? Like, I think they get enough of a rush up the middle that it might really fuck with Alex Magoo, old banana peel, clown shoes Magoo, who will be in gay porn someday. Your player of the year, who'll also be your power top of the year next year, probably.
There's also just your power bottom of the year.
I think he's versed, man. I think he flips. It was, but we're back. I definitely caught the gist whenever like you came back, and the first thing I heard was power bottom. So
yeah. So I think also just the inherent wisdom of a team like the Sounds coming off of the game that they did come off of last week versus the Breakers, where they just destroyed every fiber of their being.
Right.
Maybe fade a team after that. Yeah.
Maybe fade a team.
Real good.
And I mean, the Maulers just handled their business. Like, they bowed their necks at the end of the game. They got it to overtime. Dude. Like, and then they handled their biz like quite efficiently. I really think we got a chance to be like the kings of future springs, man. Like, those are two huge calls.
Chase,
in this year we would have a XFL future at 14-1. We would have a USFL future. We would have Fairleigh Dickinson in the first round. What else did we hit? God, look, it's been the year of Bombas.
I might hit a CFL play. I don't know if I have a future on there. It could happen.
Yeah. It's time. It's time.
It's time, Chase. It's time. That wonderful time.
Oh shit! I forgot about this part.
We're spinning.
All right, hold on. Let me vibe pick this.
It's a slow scroll.
There's a slow scroll. Wizards jackpot.
Wizards jackpot. That's new. Wizard Gym in the building.
I have a theory that these online slots, like the first couple times they play them, they're way looser, so they hope that you just keep going back to them and dumping money into them.
Probably. I did play a little bit on the Sunday stream that you couldn't reach because of the storms in Arkansas. Not as good. Not as good.
Not as good. What are we putting in here?
Okay, we're gonna go $2.
Did you bounce up to $700? Or is that 200?
Okay, 50 spins, baby.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Look at the Wizards!
Look, I think we might have lost our prop bet because it appears aliens invaded Wizards jackpot first.
They might have. There's some weird shit going on here with the graphics.
Just give me a
I wish I had a... Dude, I wish... I should gift Wizard Gym an orb to ponder.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You need something like that.
If I've ever had a, criticism of Wizard Gym, which they are few and far between, if any, it's that he doesn't have enough, panache with LED lights.
Yeah, he needs to get a little bit more,
that'll help. That'll help.
Oh, it's 660. That's not bad. Not bad.
This one's a little bit tight. I think it's gonna open up nicely. Really let this one breathe.
We'll see.
40 cents. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't understand. Did you see that many lines and it's just 40 cents?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, apparently Eric's telling us somebody hit for 1.3 mil at the Vegas airport yesterday. Those are the worst slots.
Talk about your fucking get out special right there.
Do you stay an extra day?
Dude, no. Get on the plane.
Yeah,
get on the fucking plane. Like Don Rickles and Robert De Niro will get their goddamn money back. Plus, that was at the airport. That was the state of Nevada conspiring to probably get that back from you.
Yeah, the whole state will come down on you.
Dude, I'm tired of this piddly shit, Wizard Jackpot. Let's put it.
Let's get something. That's something. $9 there, baby. I don't know what's the good one for us. I don't know what the best.
Maybe we should look at what we're shooting for sometime.
Yeah, let's. Not.
Oh, what? Oh, damn it! I wasn't paying attention. That's all right.
Okay, we pause it. We're gonna. Oh no.
Did that guy on the left have a horse earlier? Am I imagining that?
This one has a horse. On the right here.
Yeah. So this guy's just he's just walking.
I'm gonna pause it. We were at 28, just so everyone knows. I'm gonna look at the rules.
All right. Let's see these pay lines, pay table.
This guy, I guess, right here.
Hmm.
This one too. Anything like that.
Anything wizard?
Anything looking? Colorful wizard. We were at 28 though, so let's just kind of make up the difference and go to 30.
There we go.
So I think any really colorful wizards is what we're going for.
If someone will pay me $1.20 to get 4 tree frogs together at any given time, I just found a new occupation.
Yeah, I'd do that for life.
Especially if they're the ones that you trip out if you lick them.
Are those tree frogs?
It might be different. It's some Amazonian frog. The aliens will tell us when they invade Brazil.
So far, my only real complaint on this is it goes kind of slow.
Yeah. Well, wizards are
wizards are methodical.
So since they both seem to have crystals, I'm gonna take a random stab and say the guy on the left is actually Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, he's 100% Aaron Rodgers. I think you can kind of see the little douchebag goatee there.
Yeah. under the hood is like a really gross man bun.
Just got back from
Worse than
ayahuasca.
Nothing worse than a 2 years too late fucking man bun.
Yeah. Doesn't work anymore. We're about the mullets now. That's what's in. Chase, we're almost in the final 10.
I hope my vibe guidance hasn't let us down for the first time.
Well, so far we're still up. We'll see if we remain up by the end of this. I do like that clack sound when it's spinning.
Me too.
It's
I also
kinda
like
relaxing.
I also like the sound that the like electricity sizzling noise that they make, like a vape that's running out of juice. The dude's tummy light getting bright.
Yeah.
That electro dude, he's getting ready to do something.
He's gonna do something.
Can he do it before 3 spins are up? Give me one good scatter, dude.
Just
one good scatter.
Last spin. Oh!
All right.
Something.
Okay.
Nope.
Fuck 92.
Fuck. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah.
Fuck off, Wizard Jackpot. We finished.
You lick my Wizard's crackpot. What?
We finished like basically breaking even on that. So not terrible. Not terrible.
Some days you just got to grind in the Wizard's jackpot.
Exactly. Sometimes when you hit the slots, it's a grind, and you just gotta like be thankful for what you walk away with, not what you sink in.
We really should just stick to Buffalo and Wolf themed slots because they are in abundance.
What was the one that we did?
That are the ultra aspirational Crazy Rich Asians. We did
the cop one on Saturday last week, and it worked out really
that's
well.
right. Yeah. Forgot when we locked that fucker up.
Yeah,
that was a lot. That paid a lot.
That was a bunch. And then I sunk it all at the roulette table.
Yeah, I did not advise that.
No, you didn't. But it's fine.
Jim, I want to take just a moment to say that your t-shirt game is off the chain.
It's a good t-shirt.
That's a good, like, the t-shirt is good, and then like you're just throwing all sorts of riz at me via the t-shirt.
This was a gift. This one was from my brother.
Yeah. Well,
I was big into Paps at the time. I still am. I still love PBR, but
dude, that was the official beer of my college ultimate frisbee team. Guess what our name was? Borderline Delicious.
I like it.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep. Is that it?
Well, folks, that'll do it for the Picks Porch. Chase, what do you got going on?
Well, I'll be watching the skies, particularly the ones over Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. Other than that, just horse racing. I got my horse racing pod, the Notorious OTB, on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Just put out a new episode tonight for tomorrow's Stephen F. Foster Stakes Day at Ellis Park, LP in Kentucky. I'll be with this big galoot for a lot of the day tomorrow because we've got, for me, it's a Mo Bet or No Sweater, but we definitely have one specific rooting interest.
Yes, we do. It'll be a nice 7 p.m. start time for the USFL Championship stream. I might start the stream a little, like 10 minutes before, just to like get a vibe set and everything. It's gonna be a good one, folks. We're gonna turn this one into a nice, fun one. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a good time. Join if you want to watch the CFL with a couple garage guys. We got other stuff going on. We got the gymnasium on Mondays. We got the college football tailgate's back. The college football tailgate is back, baby, and this guy's on here.
Yeah, because this guy hosts.
We just previewed the MAC, and we got some other. We're going to get through the G5 here in a little bit, so just tune into that every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. God's time. You guys know where to find us at XFL Gym of Oaklawn. We'll see you guys next week for some more Picks Porch goodness. Bye.